Welcome to What's New with AWS. I'm Jeff Barr. I've got some great launches to share with you today. First up, let me tell you about an important update to the EBS Direct API. This API is designed for developers of backup restore, disaster recovery, and data management products and services. As a quick review, EBS lets you create block storage volumes, and you have many storage options. The EBS snapshots, in turn, are copies of the data from an EBS volume. The first one you make is full, and the rest one are change blocks only, but all that's managed internally for you. So we launched the EBS Direct API last December, giving you support for retrieving 512 kilobyte blocks of data from your EBS snapshots. This means functions to list your snapshot blocks, get a snapshot block, and to list the blocks that have changed between two snapshots. So what's new? As my colleague Sebastian explains in his blog post, you can now use the API to create snapshots. You could do this to move on-premises block storage to the cloud, as one example, and it takes the form of three new functions: start snapshot, put snapshot block, and complete snapshot. Once you're done, you can use this snapshot as you would any other EBS snapshot. To learn more and to see this API in action, you can read Sebastian's blog post. Okay, so now that I'm working from home, I'm spending some time learning about live streaming, and this launch is really timely and relevant. The new Amazon Interactive Video Service lets you add live video to your apps and websites. You simply create a channel and use any streaming software to stream video to it. You use the associated Player SDK to build some apps, and you're ready to go. Once you start streaming, video will show up on your viewers' screens with very low latency, often in the range of 2 to 3 seconds. You can also send time metadata alongside the video stream and use this to fire events in your application at the right time. You could show product information, display a poll, or put up a buy button. This service is super easy to use. To help you get started, there's a live stream preview in the console, and there's also a nice sample on CodePen. When you check out that sample, you'll see that in less than 100 lines of JavaScript, you can create a player, display quizzes in response to those timed events. You can use this as a starting point for your very own code. To learn a whole lot more, you can read Martin's blog post. And finally, we launched a preview of CDK Pipelines. The CDK, as you might know, is the Cloud Development Kit. It lets you model your cloud application resources using familiar programming languages, all from within your favorite IDE. Your code can reference high-level components, and it can include loops, conditions, and so forth. When your code runs, it generates a CloudFormation template that provisions those resources. Taken together, this lets you use your existing skills, tools, and source code control to the task of building cloud infrastructure. So the new CDK Pipelines preview gives you even more power. It lets you define simple or complex code delivery pipelines. You can define the desired pipeline and then share it across teams and projects. To enhance sharing, you can put each stage in a separate file. The pipelines you define have the power to update themselves in place. This means you can add new deployment stages to the pipeline, or you can add assets to your application and the pipeline will automatically update itself. To learn more, check out the blog post, and you can even see the CDK pipelines in action. All right, that's what we've got for you this time around. We love your feedback. Always look forward to it. You can send us some email, tweet at me, leave a comment on the video. I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you again soon.